Okay, this is Japan Turn 5 Operation Valhalla, and these are my purchases for $55. We've got a fighter, a tactical, a bomber, 3 infantry, a AAA, and 2 mechanized infantry. Okay, we have several attacks that are going to be happening in this round. First, we're going to have, for Calcutta, we're going to have 2 transports go and pick up an artillery and a tank from Shan State and go to drop off in Calcutta. Then we are going to have a transport from Java pick up a guy, and then another guy off Sumatra and also go to Calcutta. Okay, then we're going to have one fighter off the carrier here in 80, 1, 2, 3, go to India and have 1 move left. We'll have the battleship come from 80 and bombard. We're going to have 2 fighters from Hunan come down, 1, 2, 3. They'll have 2 moves left. The 2 tacticals in Hunan will go 1, 2 and target select that artillery in Burma, and they'll have 3 moves left. I'm going to send 1 mech from Kwaichow down there to grab Burma. The last transport in 37 is going to pick up a guy off Thailand and artillery off Shan State and go to Philippines and fight there. Okay, and then I'm going to take the bomber para from Kwangzi and go 1, 2, 3 to attack Philippines. That bomber will have 3 moves left. See, the last transport in 41 will come up to 37, pick up the artillery off Shan State, and unload in Borneo. Next, let's see here. I've got 2 fighters, a bomber, and a tactical bomber up in Tokyo. Those are all going to air blitz the 2 infantry on Okinawa. The bomber will have 4 moves left, and the other aircraft will have 2 moves left. Okay, there. And I think that's it for attacks. Okay, let me get my tripod ready. I'm going to start with the Calcutta Battle. So we're going to have 1 bombardment for 4, 3 fighters at 3, a tank at 3, an infantry and an artillery paired, and 1 unpaired infantry. The opponent will have 4 2s, which is 4 infantry. Here we go. Okay, that is exactly 4 hits. Perfect. All right. Here is the rebuttal. 2 hits. 2 hits as a rebuttal. Okay. I will take 2 infantry and have a tank and an artillery left over. So that's there. All right, now we have the 2 target selects at 3 on the British artillery in Burma. 1 hit. Okay, so no need to roll out my mech. That is a dead unit. Okay. All right, sorry, I should have moved that up. Let me show you the updated board here. So, yeah, so that's how India and Burma look right now. Next, we are going to do the Philippines. So I'm going to have 2 2s and 2 1s against 2 2s. Okay. Sorry about the cut, guys. I was trying to move my camera onto the tripod and accidentally hit the power button, or the stop button rather. So I apologize for that. We left off on the Battle of Manila, so I have 2 2s and 2 1s rolling against 2 2s. Here we go. 1 hit with a 1. Okay. There's the rebuttal. Nothing. Okay. Defender loses an infantry. Attacker moves forward. Nothing. Defender rolling 1, 2. Hit. I'll take an infantry as a casualty. So now I have 2 2s and a 1. One hit with a 2. There comes the defender. Hit. Okay, I'll lose another infantry. So let me do these real quick. Okay, so this is how Manila looks now. Infantry and artillery left over, and a bomber. Okay, now we just have Okinawa. So this one's going to be a little bit spooky. All right, so got 2 2s with the bomber for 1 round. I've got the tactical bumped up to a 4, and I've got 2 3s. Defender has 2 2s. Okay, here we go. Only 1 hit with a bomber. Oh, here we go. Here comes Okinawans. 1 hit. I will lose the bomber. Okay, defender is down to 1 2, and I've got this now, so I'm going to roll them all together. And each got a hit. Okay, so let's move this over here. So defenders are dead. I lost my bomber. These are all deads here. And I will lose... Oh boy. I'm going to lose a fighter. I'm going to lose a fighter. Okay. Good thing I brought that bomber in. Okay, non-combat moves. The fighter that was on the carrier in 80, that's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to Shan State. Fighter from Calcutta is going to land on one of the carriers here. That's going to move over from 80, and the other carrier will also move over. The 2 fighters, these other 2 fighters, they have 2 moves left. They will go to Shan State as well. The 2 tacticals, they have 3 left, will go to Hunan. Let's see what else. Okay, so those are all cleared up. The artillery in Sikang will go to Sichuan. Right there. All right. The bomber air transport will go 1, 2, 3 to French Indochina. The aircraft in Okinawa, they have 2 moves left. They will land in Shanghai. Okay. All right, and then everything in Anhui is coming into Shanghai. The fast movers, the tank and mech from Kweichow, also going to Shanghai. Let's see what I'm forgetting here. This is a naked transport. All my naval units in 37, 41, and 42 will all go to Borneo. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's look over everything. We'll do a disposition. Place new units. Okay, new units. Bomber goes down in Tokyo, followed by a fighter and a tactical bomber. The 3 infantry will go down in French Indochina. And then the AAA and 2 mech will go down in Kweichow. Okay. So, quick disposition here. In Borneo, I have an artillery, and off the coast, I have a transport, 4 destroyers, a sub, 2 cruisers, and a battleship. 35, in Season 35, I have a naked transport, and then on the Philippines, I have an infantry and artillery. And Season 39, I have 3 transports, 1 battleship, 2 aircraft carriers, and there's 1 fighter on one of the carriers. In India, a tank and artillery. Burma, a mech. Shan State, 3 fighters. French Indochina, bomber transport, 3 infantry. Sichuan, 1 artillery. Kweichow, 1 AAA, 2 mech. Hunan, 2 tactical bombers. Shanghai, 6 infantry, 1 AAA, fighter, tank, and mech. Tokyo, I've got a bomber, a fighter, a tactical bomber, a tank, 11 infantry, and 3 AAA, as well as, it looks like, 3 damage on my factory. Okay, that's it. Now for money. Japan was at 38 at the beginning of this turn. They went up 4 for India, so that makes them at 42. 1 for Burma, so that's 43. 2 for Borneo, that's 45. Am I missing anything? Oh, and 2 for the Philippines. So that's 47. United States goes down 2 for losing the Philippines. UK, I believe I have this correct on the tracker. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong or in the chat. They went down 5 for Burma and India, and then 2 for Borneo. So that's 7 total. So that would put them at 28. And again, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so Japan now has 3 of these island NOs, so that'll be a +9. They also have Burma, and they also have the Calcutta +5, wherever that card is. Trying to find it real quick. Right there. So that should be 19 on top of 47. So that is 66, I believe. 47 plus the, I don't know, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But that should be 66. Yep, that's it. And now we go on to Mr. Scrubbert as America and China. Peace out. And of course, I forgot convoys. So pardon yet another cut. So I forgot convoys. C-Zone 6, there's automatically 2 lost there. And now I have to roll 4 dice for 2 subs. Here we go. Probably get the max. 4, a 1, a 3, so 4 there. So that's 6 total off of Tokyo. So let's switch this around. So that's 6 right there. Now I've got C-Zone 19. I think that's going to be maxed out, so there's no reason to roll it. He can only rob me of 5 there because the rest is all Allied controlled. So I will just take an additional 5 out. So that's 66 minus 11. That should be 55. Same as the beginning of this turn. All right, take care.